riding around DC yesterday, and now all of a sudden they on 14th Street.
Right.
Now all of a sudden they down by the wharf.
Right.
And next thing you know, they're gonna be where you can only find them where niggas are.
Right.
That's right.
Just like they're gonna be spread out to every black city in America. Something's coming. Something's coming. Y'all better get on this ark while that door is open.
That's right.
Once Christ shut it, there is no way you can get in.
That's right.
The people you've been learning the Bible from, they've been lying to you.
With the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, 1 West, 125th Street, Hall, New York, under Commander General Yohanna. Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth of the Bible. The truth is that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the true Jews, and that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
A whole ton about Samaritans, but now we're going to talk about the white man and how he's a devil.
That's
He's
right.
the oppressor of the entire earth. You think the Arab is a wild man? The white man is the devil. You know what I'm saying? He's not just some red man with horns and pitchforks. He is a devil with a pen. You know what I'm saying? He's a devil with nukes. He's a devil with drones. And he's a devil with different ideologies that breaks us down so that we the people of Baltimore, are totally and utterly destroyed. The brother brought out earlier how the way he said the oppressor is about to bring the National Guard down here. Once they come down here, we're going to see exactly who can save us.
That's right.
You're going to remember the words of the prophets that's been out here on the streets since the 80s, telling our brothers to gather together under the banner of Commander General Yohanna. The only way we're going to escape this or survive this is to gather together under Christ. This is what the Most High God has to say about our oppressor. Read what you got.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 72, verse 4. He shall judge the poor of the people.
So this is what he's saying. Most High shall judge the poor of the people. Who are the poor? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You don't believe me? Just look around Lexington Market. You know what I'm saying? It's what, 60-70% black? We are the poor in here.
That's right.
We've been here for ages, and this is still not our city.
Right.
How do we be here for ages like this for decades? You know what I'm saying? And don't own nothing. Why? Because the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
He oppresses everybody on the earth.
Right.
So we are the poor of the people. So the Most High God says He is going to judge the poor. He read.
He shall save the children of the needy.
He said He shall save the children of the needy. Who is getting their parents taken away from them while they go into graduation? Who is getting their parents snatched away from them while they're trying to go to court and straighten out their immigration status? That's our Latino brothers and sisters. That's our Haitian brothers and sisters. That's our Jamaican brothers and sisters. The kids of those immigrants are being abused. The Most High God said that He will save those children. No other children needs to be saved. It's only the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian children. Keep reading.
He shall save the children of the needy, and shall break in pieces.
And shall break what?
In pieces the oppressor.
And shall break in pieces the oppressor. The Most High God says He is going to break the oppressor. Why? Because He put His people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, into chains and made us poor.
Right.
He's the reason why our children are the ones that are needy. He's the reason why our streets are flooded with drugs and gang violence. You know what I'm saying? He's the reason why that our schools are lacking.
That's right.
He's the reason why that kids go hungry.
That's right.
He's the reason why that sometimes most children in these black cities only get one meal, and that meal is at school.
Right. That's right.
He is the reason for that.
That's right.
So that's the reason why he needs to be broken completely and utterly.
That's right.
As long as we know that we are brothers, and this cracker is the enemy. So like,
All right. He shall judge the poor of the people. He shall save the children of the needy, and shall break into pieces the oppressor.
Drop that, give me Proverbs 22 and 16, and we're going to see exactly how the way the Most High God is going to treat these people. We're going to to see how the way the Most High God treats us, how the way he sees us, and how the way he sees the oppressor, how the way he sees the white man, the caveman, the troglodyte, how he has taken, the brother earlier said that they have always taken crafty counsel against us. Thank you, brother. Go ahead and grab the flyer. Grab the flyer, brother. He has taken crafty counsel against us. They are confederate against, we know what that means. They are confederate. That means they come together and hold meetings in order to come up with ways to oppress us. Violently. Subtly, but it all ends up violently. You know what I'm saying? They first said they had the National Guard in D.C. and they was just by the mall. That's it. Where nobody commits crimes. I was riding around D.C. yesterday and now all of a sudden they on 14th Street.
Right.
Now all of a sudden they down by the wharf.
Right.
And next thing you know, they're gonna be where you can only find them where niggas are.
Right.
That's right.
Just like they're gonna be spread out to every black city in America. Something's coming. Something's coming. Y'all better get on this ark while that door is open.
That's
Because
right.
once Christ shut it, there is no way you can get in.
That's right.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 16. He that oppresses the poor to increase his riches.
So he that oppresses the poor to increase his riches. Why is it that whenever we rent from these oppressors, these white people, these troglodytes, every single year the rent goes up? Why is it that now I got to pay $33 for a pack of hamburger meat? Why is it? Why is it like that? Why is it like that? Because the oppressor oppresses us in order to make themselves rich. They don't put nothing new in my house. They don't build nothing up new. They don't put no new roads or anything like that in my community. Why is the rent going up every single year? Why? Why? Because it's to oppress us to a point that we're going to turn violent or ugly or turn to illegal activities so they can lock us up. And you want to know why they want to lock us up? Why? Because once we're locked up, they can put us in slavery once again. The brother brought out earlier, there's so much in the industry right now that we use that comes from slave labor.
Right.
Anybody who they say there's no more slaves anymore right now. That's a lie. Why? Because the prisons are filled with slaves.
That's right.
2 million black slaves. And right now we can't really even count the Hispanics, count how many Hispanics there are, because they don't classify them as Hispanics. The number is untold. There's so many of us right now in slavery, according to the Constitution of the United States of America. And there's so many Fortune 500 companies that participate in it. The oppressor, the white man, oppresses us to make himself rich.
Right.
Keep reading.
Okay. He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to what?
He shall surely come to one. So we all know that who the oppressor is.
Right.
We all know that who causes the price of goods, grains, rice, bread, meat, cheese, all this stuff, diapers, rent, water. We all know who causes the price, the things of price to go up. That's the oppressor. Soon and very soon they are going to come to one. They're going to be the ones out in these streets with a cup, begging. You see a few of them out here right now. That's the future for all these oppressors.
That's right.
That's going to be the future for all of these oppressors in Christ's kingdom. But you know what? They're not going to be begging for work because they're going to have a ton of work.
That's right.
There's going to be no need for them to beg for work. They're going to need to beg for the skin on their back. Our corporations are going to benefit off of their slave labor. And that's going to be for eternity. The whole world is going to be under our rule. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. By then, no one will say, well, I'm not black. No one will not say I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. Everybody's going to want to be us. They already want to be us right now. They're already trying to pretend to be us. They take our culture. Everybody want to be us until it's time to do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Read that from the top.
Okay. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 16. He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want.
Shall surely come to want. Drop that, give me Malachi 3 and 5. Drop that, give me Malachi 3 and 5. They're going to come to want. It's hard, it's real hard to see, to try and envision that right now. Why? Because they're on top. There is no way that they can be toppled and be brought down low, right? That's how a lot of us think. No one thinks that Donald Trump could be one day, Donald Trump could one day be a beggar. You know what I'm saying? Be a vagabond, be a derelict, be begging on the streets. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that we can actually think that. Why? Because he's a billionaire. Arguably, he's the most powerful man in the world right now. He will be nothing. And this is what the Most High God has to say about him and everybody and everyone of his kind. This is in the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 1.
5.
Sorry, verse 5. And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be swift witness against the sorcerers.
3 and 5.
Oh God, this is the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 5. And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be swift witness against the sorcerers.
Most High God says he's going to be swift witness against the sorcerers. Who is the sorcerers? Sorcerers are people who take chemicals and herbs and spices and mix them together and boil them in a pot and give it to you to ingest, and then you have some sort of a mind trip. What is that? That's drugs. That's a drug dealer. Most High God says he's going to be a swift witness against drug dealers. That's what sorcery is. It's nothing spooky. All it is you going out planting a marijuana seed, watering it, treating it, and making it, growing up and drying it out and passing it out so that people can smoke. It's nothing but getting a coca leaf and doing all the chemical processes to get cocaine, and then doing some more chemical process in order to get crack. It's nothing to get poppy seeds and make heroin from it. That's a sorcerer. And in today's time, that's what's called a drug dealer. Most High God said he's going to be a swift witness against that. And who was the largest drug dealer? You think it was Nicky Barnes? You think it was you think it was Frank Lucas? Who's the big one? Bobby Johnson? What? Enoch King? You think there's some big drug dealers? How about Pfizer? How about Johnson and Johnson?
That's right.
You know those are some huge drug dealers. Ronald Reagan, how about that? His wife told you to say no while he was dealing everything under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Nixon was dealing everything under the sun.
That's right.
With the help of the U.S. military and the CIA. And the FBI. You think Freer Ricky Ross was big time? No. Who do you think brought them drugs in here? The white man. The white man is the ultimate sorcerer. He's going to be a swift witness against them. Keep going.
And against the adulterers.
And against the adulterers. Who teaches you how to pop it? The white man.
Right.
They're the original whores in Italian. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones who teaches our sisters how to be like sexy red. And most of the time we don't even know what adultery is. We don't even know what adultery is. Why? Because we're in a Christian church, and the Christian church don't teach nothing about the Bible. According to the Bible, adultery is when a man has sex with a married woman.
That's right.
That's adultery. And according to the Bible, that man who had sex with a married woman, that man and that woman shall be put to death, according to the Bible. That has nothing to do with a man laying with an unmarried woman. That's a man laying with a married woman. And according to God, sex is marriage. And also, America teaches you got to get rid of one and to get another. So if you have a woman and you want another woman, you got to put her away according to America, according to Western society. That is adultery too. But the Christian church doesn't teach you that. Why? Because we listen to the white man. We listen to the oppressor. We listen to the what they call the man with a forked tongue. They're backstabbers. They don't want what's best for you. They don't want what's best for us. So why in the world do we listen to anything they got to say? The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're one